to the chart, you guys. Before I get on the chart, let's talk about a trade that they called on Swipe Trade. Let's talk about a trade they just called on Swipe Trade. Ooh, it looks like it's not going too good. Hold on, let's pull it up. So if you're brand new, one of the things that you want to make sure you do is you want to make sure you take as many trades as possible. You want to take as many trades as possible in your demo so that you can see how accurate the apps are. And also so you can get in the feel of what it feels like to place trades. Man, this thing went south. So they call the NZD GBP pair. Anybody getting GBP NZD? Anybody getting that one? They called it last night. I can't even remember the parameters right now. Let me see. So the take profit was, let me just come over here. We're just going to talk about this trade real quick, and then we'll go on to the Harmonic Scanner. So this was the take profit. And so if you ever see a trade that has already played out, and you're like, well, damn, I need to know if it's too late to get in or not, right? All you do, let me just show you. Oh, damn, that's the TP. Damn, that's far from the TP. 6.5. All you got to do is start to mark up the chart. So, you know, some of you guys are in a phase right now. You're already marking up charts, and some of you haven't been there yet. So when you start to take when you're trading live and you're starting to take the signals, you want to make sure that you identify where the market is so you can see if it's worth getting into, right? So right now, I'm going to delete some of these lines. So this green line that you see up here right now is represented by the TP. It's all the way down here. Like it's all the way down here. Is that the right TP? Am I tripping? Yeah, this is the TP that I got from them, right? So it's literally like, man, it's about 102 pips away from profit, right? So you got to ask yourself, based off the entry, I can't really see it right now. The app is acting crazy. But let's do the stop loss real quick, and I'll talk about the entry. Let's see. So I'm going to make the stop loss red. Excuse me. 6165. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, hold on, y'all. I got the wrong coordinates in. Let me do this again. Hold on, I got the wrong coordinates. So take profit is 6165. Why is it tripping? 6165. 6. Come on now, don't be acting brand new. Okay, so that's the take profit. Now let me move the stop. Oh gosh. Hold on, y'all. It's acting like a pain in the butt today, or I'm halfway still asleep. One of those. Okay, so that's the stop loss. Bam, it's close to stop loss. Okay, now let's redo the take profit. Now, and then we're going to talk about it. Okay, now let me put the take profit. 61. All right, bet. Now I'm ready. So let's just say you missed the trade when they called it last night, right? You missed it, and you're like, oh, well, shoot, they called a trade, 16 hours ago. I'm going to hop in. Well, one of the ways to know if you should hop in is based off of when did they tell you to enter? Like, when is the entry point? And is it even worth it? Like, is it close to stop loss? So, like, if I was here, I probably wouldn't get it. Well, you got 26 pips of stop loss, 27 pips, so still pretty good. So you have to make up a decision like, hey, is this worth even getting in? Is it close to my stop loss? Does it look like it's going to my take profit? So this is still pretty much a good trade. Like I said, it is about 96 pips from take profit, but the stop loss is down here. And so it's literally 31 pips away from stop loss. So that's still a good trade to get into. Now, let's use our imagination. This is for the people that's going to start trading live soon, Forex, right? So let's just say the take profit was this green line. Like when I set it up in my chart, this is the green line and I'm here. Well, I probably wouldn't go ahead and get in the market because I mean, I only have 8 pips left before it hits my take profit. So sometimes it's not worth you hopping in for a couple of pips. Trust me, I have done some dumb things. And maybe Jay can attest. Maybe she did some of these dumb things too. But hopping in the trade, already getting your money, right, Jay? And then you see a little bit more money, but you already know based off of your chart analysis that the area is already a shaky area, but you like, oh, let me just hop back in there. And then when you think about it, it'd be a cute little 7 pips or something like that. Jay, have you ever had that happen? And then it didn't even hit the little quick pips you wanted?
It's called greed. It's called greed. That's what it's called.
It's called greed. Y'all see, can say I did that yesterday. Yeah, reverse. And the thing is, it's not like you don't know. You already looking at the chart. And it's like you already know, oh, damn, this is a reversal era. So the market may not even come here anyway. But greed is like, oh, no, it's going to come there. It's going to come there. But your logical eye is like, I don't know, Isis. You don't even really get in this one because it's shaky around here, right? So you guys, the biggest thing about trading is easy. Like I mean, man, we can use the cash trap strategy and man, we can go 10 for 10. We can go 9 for 10. But really the ultimate thing is what is your mind like? Because the market, man, we can market some charts, y'all. We can market some charts. But the real thing is like, what is your mind like? And I know that's one of the big things, like I still have to like work through, you guys, is just like being greedy on the market, right? Like just wanting more, especially with US 30. The way she pay you out is just your mind is you just mind blowing. You like, so she just went to $40 that fast? Well, damn, there's another 40 on the table. Let me hop back in. So sometimes it can be very tempting. So a good book to read, I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna answer some questions. A good book that I recommend you kind of just listen to in the back, like while you're driving, while you're in the bathroom, while you're in the shower. I mean, just pretty much anytime you can. It's called Trading in the Zone, right? Trading in the Zone. It's a long book. Definitely is a long book, right? However, it's a very great book to get your mind together psychologically for this. Because this is a psychological game, you guys. Like, this is all psychological. So if you want to really be good at this, you definitely want to read this, you guys, because making the money is cute. And I know everybody wants to make the money. But the thing is, if your mind ain't right, it don't even matter, right? So that was just something I wanted to show y'all as far as when the trades come through, swipe coin or swipe trade. When you're brand new and you're still in your demo, take as many trades as possible. But when we start to go in your live account, we got to make different type of moves, right? So let's switch gears, right? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to see. Let's switch gears. Dang, I remember what's in my tab. Let's see. Okay, the Harmonic Scanner. That's what I was looking for. So we're gonna go to the Harmonic Scanner, y'all. The Harmonic Scanner. She's still my babe. But she really was like my main squeeze when I first started trading, y'all. She was my main squeeze, and the reason why, dang, my arm breaking out right there. I don't even know why. And the reason why she was my main squeeze is because when I first started trading, I didn't know how to trade. But guess what? I needed to make some coins, right? So all you guys need to make some coins, right? And the coins that you want to make is right here on this app. You just got to tap into, not this app, but the software. You just got to tap into it, right? So today is Tuesday. The market is popping today. The market is kind of slow on Mondays. It's a little slow on Sundays, but it definitely does make moves on Sundays. Slow on Mondays, and it starts to pick it up on it starts to pick it up on Tuesdays. So Man, it's some good fresh trades. And what do I mean by fresh trades? And even if you already know how to trade, you can use the Harmonic Scanner to know what to trade, right? If you're like, well, damn, I don't know what's really about to set up. Well, you can use the Harmonic Scanner for that. So, for example, just a wild guess from anybody who has been on one of my previous calls, wild guess. And I really want to use this for like the new people like Sam, like Jazz, like Charlie on here. I think everybody else is fairly a little bit older. One of you ladies, with this move right here, if I place this diagonal, is this diagonal? Yeah, I think this is, yeah. So if I place this line right here, right, is this market going up or is the market going down? Like, because the take profit 1, take profit 2, and take profit 3 is pointing in this direction, well, we want this market to buy or sell. Let's see, up. And what does up mean? When it's up, then it's up, then it's the. What does that mean, Charlie? That means a buy or a sell. A call, a buy, yeah. So yeah, I love that, Charlie. She ready for that binary. She said call, and in essence, it really is. I mean, call does mean buy, right? But with Forex, we kind of just say buy. So you guys know we do Forex and we do binary options. They're two different animals, but they're still Forex, right? So for example, with Forex, we deal with pips, we deal with lot sizes, we deal with all of that great stuff, right? With binary options, we're not looking for pip count and lot size and take profits and all of that stuff. So just always remember, when we're talking about take profits, lot sizes, pips, we're talking about Forex, right? So yes, call, buy, all the same. We're going up, right? So if you wanted to, and the reason why I like the Harmonic Scanner is because sometimes you don't catch all the trades that comes on the swipe trade. You may be at work or you just may not get it, right? But when you use the Harmonic Scanner, excuse me, you're actually able to sit down and dictate what time you're going to trade. Like this is a perfect time to trade in the rising. This trade hasn't even hit take profit 1, take profit 2, or take profit 3. So that means, what time is it? That means I would probably wait till after this candle gets done for me, right? We're on the 15-minute chart. M15 means 15 minutes. That means each one of these little cute candles, no matter what the size is, no matter how big, how long, how short, right? It represents 15 minutes, right? It represents taking 15 minutes to form and do what it's going to do, right? So if we look down here, it says entry. And so right now this candle is entering the entry. So if we can get this candle, and this is just a little bit more of an advanced scope. Like once again, when you're in your demo, just freaking take the trade, right? Just take it. But, you know, for some of my people who are a little bit more into reading the market, and you're going live, I would just say like, wait for this candle, 15-minute candle to finish for me, because you want it, because what can happen and why? Because this candle, you could be like, oh my gosh, it's going up, it's going up. I'm about to hop in. And guess what this candle could do? Get little on you and go the opposite way and start going down. But once it breaks and then closes above this entry, you can, you know, it'll be a great possibility to go ahead and take the trade. And from here to here, I don't know how many pips this is. I don't know why the pip measure look like that. All right, so this would be a good trade to get into. I'm gonna take some questions. Damn, this is a good trade. Look, it's moving. Entry point, and it's heading down. It still hasn't hit take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3. Another good trade to get into. GBP, this went the opposite way. You guys see kind of like why sometimes you want to wait, because, and remember, this is not 100% accurate. This is like 87, 90% accurate, right? So some of you guys right now are taking the 52 weeks program and you guys are learning a strategy for the Harmonic Scanner. See, when you put a strategy on top of the harmonic scanner, then what happens is it makes it a little bit more accurate, right? When you can put a strategy on top of it. So, so yeah, this one it plopped, right? It did close above the second entry, but then it plopped, right? And let's see. This was another one that came down. Depending on what broker you had, it would have hit take profit 1. Honestly, I wouldn't get into this until it came back down and past take profit 1 and probably take it to take profit 2. That's just me personally. Look at this one. It came up, it hit take profit 1, hit take profit 2, hit take profit 3. So the ones towards the bottom, the trades towards the bottom have already been played out. And what does that mean? That means that they have already hit their take profits. You know, for example, this one came down, they hit take profit 1, it hit take profit 2. It didn't quite hit take profit 3 yet, but if we would have got in when they told us to get in, we would have cashed out. You know what I mean? So all the ones towards the bottom are ones that already played out. Look, once again, TP1, smack, TP2, smack, TP3, smack. Once again, TP1, TP2, that's the same thing. Look at this. It came up, TP1, 2, 3, smacked. Look at this. TP1, 2, 3, smacked. So you can see with your own eyes how this thing busts. TP1, 2, 3, smacked. Look at this. TP1, 2, 3, smacked. Sheesh. TP1, 2, 3, smacked. How are we not making any money, ladies and gentlemen? How? How are we not making the money when we can see with both of our, or all three of our eyes, the first eye and the second set of eyes? Take profit 1, 2, 3, hit. You just got to use this thing. You got to sit down. You got to log in. Look at this thing. Finally, bam. TP1 hit, bam. TP2 hits. It's heading to TP3. The scanner works. It works. Y'all know that drink? It works. This shit works. You just got to work. If you work and this thing works, that equals moolah. That equals bye-bye job. That equals bye-bye second job. That equals hello time freedom. That equals more time with my children. That equals more money in my pocket so I can pull out on a Friday. Whenever I come in the group and I say it's residual day, that's for everybody that's platinum 150, platinum 600, all the platinums, all the residual bag people. And then if you're not getting a residual bag, guess what? It's pull out Friday. Pull out Friday is where you should at least be pulling out some of this money. Y'all gotta feel this money. Like when you make it, just for the first couple times, pull it out so you can experience, so you know, oh shiznip, this is real, right? So we might be getting in 2 trades, you guys. We're waiting for 3 minutes. We're waiting 3 minutes. We may be taking this AUD CAD and this USD JPY. We're just waiting for 3 minutes. Let me answer some questions while we wait. Is Forex essentially harder to learn than HFX? I can't even really tell you that because we all learn different. So yeah, I can't really say if it's essentially harder. I don't know.
What was the question, Isis? I might can answer that.
Is Forex essentially harder to learn than HFX?
They the same thing. The only difference is HFX is on a faster, it's a lower time frame. That's the only difference. You still marking up on charts. That's the you're still marking up on charts. The only difference is the time frame. With Forex, you usually are on like 15 minutes, 30 hour, whatever the case may be. But with HFX, you're usually doing between 1 and 5 minute time frames. That is the only difference. And you don't have, like Isis said earlier, you don't have your lot sizes, you don't have your pip count or anything like that. So it's really not much of a difference.
Yeah. I personally learned Forex. I'm still grasping the concept of HFX. I mean, I can, I don't call my own trades or anything, but I mean, I get the concept, but I learned Forex first before there was even any binary. And then to answer your question about where to find the take profit and stop loss on swipes, or what type of swipes? Because if you just have the HFS package, are you talking about the HFS swipes, or what swipes are you talking about? Just the HFX swipes. Yeah, because remember, HFX is not going to have take profit and stop loss. HFX is call, buy, entry. That's it. Because with HFX, remember, and so if you're listening to me and you're not driving, take some notes or make a mental note. HFX has nothing to do with take profit, stop loss, lot size, calculating pips. Two different things, right? Let me see what time it is. We got 1 minute. So that's why you wouldn't see it there, Charlie. You'll just see where they want you to enter, meaning when you go on your account, you want to make sure it goes to whatever entry point that they're talking about, and then call or put. That's all you have to really do on that one. So essentially, I feel like when new traders are starting up, I feel like the HFX is a little easier to follow along because you don't have to worry about the calculating of the pips. All you need to know is that if I get in for a call, I'm risking $20 to gain $15 or whatever, right? Okay, hold on. Let's see what we got. Okay, look like we got some pullback. So yeah, it looks like it's pulling back a little bit right now. Meaning, look at this. This candle, it started up and now it's pulling back a little bit, right? And that's cool. That's what we wanted to do because it broke. And now it's looking like it's gonna pull back a little bit. The next 15-minute candle, we should look to probably getting into this trade, right? So let's just see. Anybody have any questions?
So Isis, can I finish answering that question that she asked? So basically with the HFX, so say if you enter for a call, you basically want it to close above your entry point. And for puts, you want it to close below your entry point. If it closes right at your entry point, that's called a draw. And you should get, sometimes it depends on your broker, but you should get whatever you risk, you should get that back. So you didn't win or lose it. So you basically draw. Hopefully, I think that might answer your question though.
No, say that again. Wait, which question are you talking about? The question she was talking about, which one was harder or easier?
Well, she also said about the HFX take profits or something like that. So it's no take profit. You just, as long as you close above your entry point for a call, you win the trade. And if you going for a put, make sure it closes below your entry point, and then you'll win the trade. Now if it's at your entry point, whether it's a call or put, that's a draw. So you should get your money back for whatever amount you risk.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Amazing. Any other questions?
I do have one more question.
Okay.
So, and I'm assuming I already know the answer to this, but I'm just reiterating. So when you're on the 15-minute, you want to be trading you want like your time entry to be at 15 minutes as well, right? So every time you switch between like 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, you also change your entry time to match.
Jay, can you answer that? Are you talking about HFX or Forex?
I guess both.
Can you repeat it again?
Yeah. So let me go to the app so I can see what so it says like time until purchase. And since I put it on the 15-minute, so the bars are 15 minutes. So then my time until purchase when I enter it should be 15 minutes as well.
So what app are you using?
I'm using Pocket Options.
Okay. So anytime you pick the time frame that you want to use. Now, if you get a trade from like HFS swipes, make sure you use the time frame that they suggest. So that way, you know that, hey, they like say if Millie Mills say, hey, enter this trade for 15 minutes. That's what she usually does. She usually does 15 minutes. So she take 15 minutes, enter for 15 minutes. But I would suggest is refresh the you don't have to click refresh, but the drop down that you get to change your time, all you gotta do is click on 15 minutes again and it'll automatically refresh, so that so that way you get your full 15 minutes.
Okay.
Did that answer your question?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. You're welcome.
I did have a question. I was wondering, because I made a trade on pocket options, which is what I'm using for the HFX swipe alerts. And so I was wondering, I made like a trade for like 5 minutes, but when I looked back at my open trades, they were basically, it basically was longer than 5 minutes. And so I'm wondering, does that happen when maybe like, am I opening it at the wrong time, or what could make that happen?
Your time frame was wrong. Because since pocket options, from what I'm hearing, pocket options don't have rollovers. So you probably thought you put it at 5 minutes. You probably put it at like maybe 10 minutes. That's probably what happened, because I've done that before. Like I think I was at 3 minutes, but I actually had it at 15 minutes. And I'm like, okay, I'm hoping that the trade hit. I'm hoping that the trade hit. And I'm watching it every second to make sure it hit. And I'm looking at my chart. So you probably had it set from a previous trade and you thought you had it at the time frame that you wanted it at. So my suggestion is make sure before you enter the trade, make sure you have it at that set time that you want to have it at before you enter the trade, and make sure you have the amount that you want to risk at the amount that you want to risk too, because you can possibly make an error and then some stuff will be off and then you can be like, dang, what did I do? And you don't want to do that. Now, if it works in your favor, it's all good, but you don't want to do that too many times.
Well, it was because it was like I made a 5 minute trade, and then when I went in to look at it, it was like 5 minutes and 30 seconds. And so I was kind of confused on that a little bit, but I will double check and make sure that when I'm making the trades, that I'm like, making sure I'm clicking on the right button.
That's interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, that's interesting, because especially with pocket options, because pocket options doesn't have that rollover. So that is, maybe next time if that happens, just screenshot it and like put it in the group so we can kind of see if we can analyze it and see.
Definitely. All right. Thank you.
You welcome. And yes,
or you can also put it on fixed time too.
And can you explain?
If you want your exact 5 minutes, you can put it on fixed time. I'm not sure how pocket options is, but I know on vid Forex, you can. I can't show y'all right now because I'm driving. It's a little lever that you can slide over and it lights up green. That it say fixed time right up under it, and you can swipe that button to the left, and it basically gives you the exact amount of time that you want. So say if you want 5 minutes, it gives you exactly 5 minutes.
Versus if you didn't have fixed time on, you wouldn't actually, if you came in with 3 minutes, you may be at 2 minutes and 30 seconds because it's not fixed, right?
Right. And sometimes if you at 3 minutes, sometimes if you don't reset that timer I was just saying, sometimes you'll get 1 minute and 30. So sometimes fixed time work in your favor if you want the exact time.
Got you. And somebody asks, is a pullback your retest? Yes. So when you hear word, and this now we're switching to Forex. When you hear words like the market is pulling back, or the market is retesting, or the market is reversing, reverse, retest, pull back, they all mean the same thing, right? You think about the word re, you know that it's, the opposite of whatever, right? You got to redo it, right? So as we see, the market was going down, took 15 minutes for it to form. And now the next 15 minutes, which is this candle, is retesting, meaning it's going in the opposite direction. It's trying to go back up. Maybe it's going to come here before it comes down. But what we're waiting for, we're going to wait 5 more minutes, is we're waiting for this thing to kind of go up a little bit, which is doing, and then go ahead and pull back down to take profit. That's kind of like what we're waiting for. And this is a little bit, you don't have to do all this when you're a beginner and you're taking trades from the Harmonic Scanner. I'm just thinking that we're going to go ahead and get in for a live trade. So I want to make sure that it looks, you know, a certain way. But by all means, when you're first starting off, you don't have to get all technical like how I'm getting technical. But to take profit, and then the stop loss is always going to be here. So use their stop loss, use their take profit when you're in your demo. When it's time for you to start trading live, you do want to make some adjustments. Now, really quick, let's switch gears to trading plan for HFX, because this is so important. And there's 2 different trading plans. There's a trading plan for HFX, and there's a trading plan for Forex. 2 different trading plans, y'all, right? So let's use, for example, we got $400 in our binary account. We're going to do 8% risk. Let's just say we're going to do a 14-day goal. You want to pull your, let me see, 10-day goal. Because Monday, you say you trade Monday through Friday, that's 5 days. And then the next week you trade Monday through Friday again, that's another 5 days. So that's 10 days, right? So let's just say you say, hey, in 10 days, I want to pull a little bit of this money out. So whatever your length of days is, if you want to do a 20-day goal, if you want to do whatever your goal is, but just remember to take off the Saturday and Sunday, because you're not going to be doing that, right? So whatever that number is. So let's just use our imagination. Say it's 10. Right here where it says daily reinvestment rate is 100%. Why? Because we're not pulling no money out. We're keeping the money in and we just reinvesting, right? Where it says including weekends, no. Then you go to calculate. Now you see if you start off with a $400, right? By 2 weeks, you start off on the first. Look at how, y'all, man, look at this, y'all. Look, I want y'all just to use your imagination with me for 1 quick second. And this is why you want to follow this. Now, is it 100? Are you going to 100% win all of them? Maybe you won't, right? Maybe you may lose 2 or 3, but that's still amazing. You start off with $400 and in 2 weeks you have 800. So you're basically, your net profit is $463. Think about how many of you guys need that $463 right now. That's every 2 weeks. If you do it like that, if you say, hey, look, you may have one account where you say, hey, look, I'm going to start off with 400. Every 2 weeks, I'm going to pull out about 400 and then leave 400 in. You get what I'm saying? You guys got to start using these accounts. These are your bank accounts, right? And guess what the best thing is? You can sit on the lives with the educators. Let them tell you what to do, right? So when we scroll down, here's your trading plan. On day 1, when you on the phone with the educator or wherever, you only need to make $32. So you need to play around with pocket options or IQ Sense or whatever, and you need to figure out, am I going to just try to make $32 in one trade, or am I going to break it up? Because you could break it up. You could take about 3 trades, right? Let me see what that is, because let me see in the calculator. 32 divided by 3. Yeah, you can possibly take like 3 trades and decide to make about 1060 from each, right? Whatever, however you break it down. Only thing you need to do is make $32 that day. Once you make the $32 that day, you done, you finished. Don't keep hopping on all the sessions over and over, because yes, you can make some more money, but guess what? You also can lose the money. Remember, we talked about greed. Then day 2, look where you at day 2. Now that 32 then went into that 400, and now you got 432. So now on day 2, you got $432 in your account. Your goal is to make $34. That 34 plus the 342 now is 466. But you guys, look at this. This is so cute. For 2 weeks, you can just follow this and cash out. Y'all, I feel like in the next freaking 60 days, that people are going to start really leaving their jobs, at least leaving their second job. That's the goal. If you got 2 jobs, make it a goal to at least drop one of those jobs off so that you can have more time to spend with your family and more time to learn this skill, right? And then guess what? If you get a residual bag, that's why the residual income is so important, you guys. And you got, so many people on your Facebook. You got to start sometimes putting provoking messages out. Man, I'm so happy and grateful. I just started learning about Forex. Man, y'all, today I just learned, like, you got to start sharing, y'all. Start sharing this stuff because once again, you'll become a smart customer. And then when you become a smart customer, you take the monthly and then you can have all these trading accounts, right? And then it don't hurt so much when you lose money because you like, oh shit, that wasn't my money anyway. They just sent me that money on a Friday, right? I'm telling y'all, like Success said, that residual income, man, if y'all never experienced residual income or multiple streams of income, I'm telling y'all, it hit different, right? It hit different. And I want everybody to be able to experience that experience to see, what that feels like, right? So does anybody have any other questions? Somebody said, I definitely do. Should we have put in a sale already for this trade? Oh, snap. Which trade? Hold on. Oh, shit. Yeah, you can go ahead and get in the sale on USD JPY. Sitting here running my mouth. If you want to get in USD JPY for a sale, it's damn near about to hit take profit 1 already. So you might want to adjust. So real quick, I'm going to call out the numbers. If you want to get into this trading pair right here, you can get in this pair. I would probably ride this bad boy down. It's a little flaky right there. I'd probably take it for 13 pips. So look, so you can get in for a sale. And then, hold on, let me just look back at this other one. See, get in this one too. So real quick, if y'all are watching, you can get in, just hit sale, and then the take profit, I'm gonna put it here. But you can go ahead and get in. We can modify the take profit later. You always could just hop in and then come back later and like modify the trade and then put the take profit in. All right, so 423 is the take profit. Right, this is the take profit right here. We're gonna just say about 10 pips. Of course, if you're trading live and you already have your trading plan, then you can adjust it where it needs to be adjusted. The stop loss, if you're trading demo, use their stop loss. If you're trading live, let's just make sure so we're going for about, let's just make sure we're not overdoing it. So this will be the stop loss. So if you're trading live, this is the stop loss. This is the take profit where this, purple line is. If you're trading demo, take their stop loss, which is 109.801. And I would say take their take profit down here, which is 109.324. Right? Just so you can get the hang of it. Somebody said something. What if you're trading HFX, then you can't do anything right now. Now, unless you can get on your MetaTrader 4 and you could trade, on your MetaTrader 4, but this has nothing to do with HFX. This is Forex trading right now. So Charlie, if you want to get onto your MetaTrader 4 and take this trade, yes, it's a sale. Yeah, so it's not a put or anything because this is Forex. Yeah, yep. So you wouldn't do anything for HFX. So as you can see, it's still kind of going through the motions, but this is why you have your parameters up. And like I said, their stop loss is way up here. For this one right here, so we got a break with test trade. If you want to get in this one, and it's all based off of you, let me just pull this one up on a chart. AUD CAD. Let me just pull this one up. AUDCAD. Okay. I need to be able to see it better. So they're saying that the take profit is 93.26. Let me see. Where is it at? 93.26. You see, I placed the line anywhere. I go here. It said 93, and I'm just seeing what they said. 93.262. Go back here. I put those numbers in. 93.262. All right. Bam. That's what they're saying the take profit is. But right now, it's just still tripping out a little bit. Still a little bit in a little, like you don't know what to do. Same thing with this one. But all right, you guys, like I said, you can log into this Harmonic Scanner. You can take the trade now, or you can take the trade now. It will probably be in a little bit of a back and forwardness a little bit. But I did just want to come on here. Oh, that question was from earlier. Okay. So I did just want to come on here. And like I said, we had a lot of new people. So I just wanted to show you guys like the power of the Harmonic Scanner and why you want to be using it. Like you want to be using this scanner. You want to be logged on and you want to be using this. And then if you look at it, it's different brokers. Doesn't matter which one you use. It doesn't matter if you don't even have the broker. You may have Hugo's Way, but you're looking at trade ideas from Trader's Way. It doesn't matter, right? Because not all of them have the same pairs. As you can see, when I go back here, let's see if I go here. This say GBP USD, right? But when I go to Hugo's Way, it doesn't have that pair. So each broker provides sometimes different currency pairs you could choose from. So sometimes I just go through, all of them and just kind of check them out, right? So look, that CAD is finally trying to make its way up, right? So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, this was a great call. Thank you guys for showing up for yourself because it makes me want to show up because I'm not even going to hold y'all. I was sleeping good. You know how you sleep up good and then you just all warm and you in the covers just swishing around. That's how I felt today. But I say, you know what? I got a mission to do. So I got to get uncomfortable and get out this bed. Right? So today is Tuesday, you guys. We got Success Money today on Mental Momentum and giving us the success habits. Today is also Tuesday. So you guys know on Tuesdays, I do, how to build a business, how to become a smart customer. So we will be doing that today. Today, we kind of be going over the comp plan so that you guys can understand how much money is on the table. Like, I mean, we got people making $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $600 a month. And you just kind of need to understand, you want to understand this comp plan. So I'm going to be going over the comp plan. I feel like everybody on this phone can afford to make some residual income on a Friday. If you feel like you're worthy of receiving residual income on a Friday, drop a 22 in the chat bar. Let me see who feel like they're worthy or not, because some people may not feel worthy enough to receive a residual bag on a Friday. But if you feel like you should be receiving a residual bag, drop it in the chat. Let me see if y'all feel worthy. Okay, cool. We got some people that feel like it, right? Okay, all right. Them the type of people I want to work with, right? Because you are worthy enough from it. Like, shoot, if I can do it, you can do it, right? So I love you guys. Let's keep conquering. Let's keep knocking out our goals. Remember, never let somebody tell you that you cannot do something. You can do anything that you put your mind to. So don't let them naysayers tell you anything different. All right, you guys, peace, love, and prosperity. He said already in profit. That's what I'm talking about. All right.